Welcome back. We just finished up the session on tourism and the role of authenticity in creating more realistic and more enjoyable tourism experiences for people. So I'm here with Hiran Kure of Jet Wings and Rob Skidmore from ITC, who's our expert in this area. So we're going to first start off by saying, what are some big tips that came out of the session for businesses who really want to create more authentic experiences?
I would go with food, for example. I mean, earlier people came to Sri Lanka to eat French food or the Japanese food or something like that. But now, they like to really taste our own Sri Lankan rice and curry. In the morning they like to try our hoppers, and also food that is grown and made within our boundaries in our little island. People don't come here to eat Tasmanian salmon or Argentinian beef here. They like to eat the food that the local people eat. I think that's a way that the world is changing. People are more adventurous. They like to try out more things. Similarly, staying with local people. I mean, while we are a big hotel company, there are many who like to stay in people's homes, just sharing and sleeping the way the local people would do. Using the same facilities as toilets and the same cooking utensils, that kind of thing. So people are becoming more and more excited about experiencing that kind of tourism.
Excellent. So it's about preserving this. So how do we take it to a larger scale, and what are the big takeaways from the session about authentic tourism?
I think the takeaways, are the same as what Hiran said. There's no one definition of authentic tourism, but it's about, in some ways, connecting with the local culture. So this means giving tourists a way to do that. It means providing the opportunities, and this goes right down through the value chain of tourism. So it means the driver, the person in the hotel, the folks that are cooking in the restaurant. It's getting them all to realize that that's what the tourist wants. They want to connect with these. So what does this mean to be competitive as a destination? It means making the investments that it requires. It means a lot of training, a lot of awareness building, and it also means understanding different segments of tourism. So we've heard about one specific segment in the session, Chinese, for instance, who have a different view maybe of authenticity than the Germans and English that maybe come to Hiran's hotels. So it's also understanding what they consider to be authentic, which is perception, and then tailoring the product to that.
Great. Customization is key.
This is it.
Okay. Thank you both so much for joining us. It was a really great session. We have the closing session that's going to be coming up, so please stay tuned for that.